Detroit, you got to hope that there's going to be a collaboration.
I'm
right?
sure.
There's nothing, there's nothing like that appearance that you don't expect and just blows you away.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Well, there was some pretty good entertainment in town over the weekend. We're going to chat about some other stars. With Gino now in the buzz, a major movie premiere has been affected by the actors' strike.
And Dolly Parton is speaking out about what she plans to do when she retires.
We start, though, with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Part 1. Interesting, Gino. Good numbers by most movie standards,
right. But
maybe not?
No, well, when you think of the budget of what it cost to make that film, well, it topped domestic box office charts while falling short of initial expectations. Tom Cruise's latest blockbuster collected $56.2 million between Friday and Sunday. A lackluster start for a movie that cost nearly $300 million before marketing. Comparisons aren't exact because Dead Reckoning Part 1 opened on Wednesday rather than Friday. The seventh installment has generated an estimated $80 million in the first 5 days of release. That's more than Fallout and Mission Impossible 2 earned in their first 5 days in theaters. Okay. It's interesting, though, with those numbers that we call them disappointments.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's going to play so well internationally, though.
Oh, without
that
question.
Money's going to come back eventually.
Yes, exactly.
Let's move on to Disney's Haunted Mansion premiere on Saturday night. It looked a little bit different from what the studio had planned.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, am I going to have enough stories to talk to you about in the future? So it became the first major Hollywood event to take place after the SAG-AFTRA took to the picket lines. The big names who were notably missing included Jamie Lee Curtis, Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson, and Tiffany Haddish. Disney moved forward with the premiere, leaning on its theme park characters in the absence of the actors. Now, when the actor strike was called on Thursday, now the stars were no longer able to attend the event. Strike guidelines prohibit not only on-camera work, but also promotional activity, including premieres, interviews, festivals, award shows, and podcasts.
So they couldn't.
So very realistically, for what you do, I mean, at least for now, you will not be able to speak to actors for these projects. Directors would be able to, writers
it's
not?
funny you say that because tomorrow I have 6 to 7 projects from Netflix that I'm talking to the directors and the subjects of documentaries, but no stars.
Interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
That's just how it's going to be.
Yep.
Well, Dolly Parton doesn't see herself getting off the stage anytime soon or ever, and that is great news
We
for
don't
us.
want that. Exactly. Now, in a recent interview, Dolly joked that she'll hopefully drop dead in the middle of a song on stage someday. That's how she hopes to go, but prefers it be a song she's written. Now, Parton said, in the meantime, I'm going to make hay while the sun shines. She says she wants to work as long as she and her husband are healthy. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famer's debut album was Hello, I'm Dolly in 1967. She's gone on to become a music legend, releasing a total of 65 studio albums so far. And nobody in the ugly business of show business has ever said anything bad about Dolly.
Impressive.
Such a role model in so many ways.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't drop dead on stage.
But I love that she said that. She's like, that's how I would want to go.
That's how she wants, we just don't want to see that.
Right, right.
I read her book with James Patterson.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good book. I mean, it's just like, what has she not done?
Well, and how charitable has she been?
Yeah.
Phases of life and entertainment she's been through, too.
That's
interesting. As we give you a live look outside on a beautiful day at MKE, you want to come to town because we have so much happening, and honestly, the airport's a good one for today because the air show is up next, guys. Harley behind us, Fast Field Days in the books. Bring on the Jets.